babe. I just don't understand. What's the problem? I just don't understand why we gotta go through the same shit every day. Damn, like this some bullshit.
You be on that bullshit. You on that 718, can't get a
the licking. He really wanna fuck me cause he know that really different. That pussy but I purr like a little kitten. He begging, asking me to let him stick a tipping.
Dating content for the majority, right? Still made straight stuff, of course, still made things that could get, if you're into men, you'll be into me. I still made content that would get your rocks off regardless if you like men, right? But then you got to do things for the majority. So what had happened was when I started making this compromise, there was a few, and it's a small sample size even to this day, people saying that I was the term gay baiting, right? They said I was doing the term gay baiting because I wouldn't have sexual intercourse with a man, right? And like, this is where we're at today. I might lose some subscribers. I might lose some interest from people that want to subscribe and have fun on my OnlyFans. But having sex with a man is something that I'm not interested in. It's not something that I'm comfortable with. And I want to be transparent about that. You know what I'm saying? I will create content that is, what is the word? Implied. I will create implied content with men because I know that's what my fans want to see. And I want to make sure that, everybody is getting the best experience possible because I have so many people that are paying, their hard-earned dollars to watch me perform. So there has to be compromise on my end. It's not fair to not have that kind of compromise. However, at the same time, I have full control of what I'm comfortable with and what I want to do. So when that whole term of I'm baiting people came around was because I wasn't willing to go all the way with guys. And it's like, I felt like I feel like that's more along the hater side. I feel like people that fuck with me feel me on what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's not baiting, I never once said that I was going to do that, right? And I'm letting it be known now, at least in this moment, right? At least in this moment, I'm just not comfortable doing that, right? In terms of making the compromise for my fan base, because like I said, people are paying good, hard-earned money. Now the next part is, like I said, I got on Instagram as if it was a dating app. So I understand like a lot of people here want an opportunity to try and date me. I completely understand that. Like I said, I'm a top 1% guy. I have physical gifts that most guys don't have. I have intellectual gifts that most guys don't have. I have the ability to perform at any level. Let it be PG to triple X rated. I'm extremely comfortable. And my attention is just, the attention that I get from people is just as prevalent in the flesh as it is online. I get that. I do. However, this is going to sound harsh, but this is just real. I am not going to date. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. There is the majority of people that follow me. Unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, and it might break your fantasy. I will not date you. Not because you are a man, not because you are trans, not because you're a woman, not because that has nothing to do with anything. I have a certain type that I like. And I no longer date online. I no longer reach out to people online and try to date them. I don't do that. So if we never meet in the flesh, it's going to be extremely difficult for me to date you or take you seriously. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. Will I entertain you? Could you see me with my clothes off? Could you see me in a vulnerable position? Of course. I'm willing to do that for you. If you're willing to, if you fuck with me like that, yes. But the thing is, you cannot fuck with me exclusively and only because you want sexual favors or you want to date me. That's almost taking me there and then throwing me out like a piece of meat. And it's like, it's not fair on my end, right? So I hope that kind of answers the question. I want to be as transparent as possible, if that makes sense. But if you guys want to say it's a hustle or whatever you want to say it is, I mean, it's fine. I've learned to accept that people that say this are a minority, and they're just people that want to do what I do because they think they look good. They think they should be an entertainer of my caliber, but they're not. I had a guy who made videos about me for years saying blah, blah, blah. And he created an OnlyFans and it flopped. It didn't work, right? It didn't work. And it's like, hey, I mean, that's not my fault, I was blessed with physical gifts from God. And it is what it is. And regardless if I had an OnlyFans or not, regardless if I was entertaining or not, right? People were going to follow me regardless because of my physical gifts. And that is just fine. I welcome all of you with open arms, regardless, right? It was going to happen regardless. When I walk out that door, every single time, it's guaranteed I'm going to get a fuck ton of attention. People are going to slip me numbers. They're going to ask for my Instagram. They're going to ask me how tall I am. They're going to compliment on my height and my size and my face and my skin and this and that and the third. And I love it. Thank you. And I reciprocate the same love back to people at the same time. But to say that I am using people or, I'm taking advantage of people, it's a completely asinine statement in my opinion, because regardless of what my profession was going to be, I was going to get attention regardless because I'm a top 1% guy. And this is something that I know. So again, I'll say it one more time. Anybody that has problems with me doing what I do simply are jealous. You're mad because you want to do what I do. You want to. I know you do. Because the motherfucker made an OnlyFans and it didn't work. For whatever reason. I don't know. I don't watch that. But, nigga made a video talking about, hey, my OnlyFans is flopping and y'all ain't fucking with me and you're fucking with these other guys and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's just how the game goes, guys, As a man, you get chose. You don't really have the ability to make people force people to fuck with you, especially online and stuff like that. You get chose, right? So to say that I'm hustling is completely asinine because, like I said earlier in this long speech, I make compromise and I create content that is for sure going to get your rocks off. But at the same time, I have to have my comfortability. Imagine you're in my shoes and I told you to do things sexually, right? Sexually, this is sex. We're talking about, this is nude we're talking about, right? Imagine I did that to you and I told you to do certain things that you're just not comfortable with. Never mind like going to a certain side with anybody, but just certain shit. If I just told you to do certain shit, you'd be like, I don't want to do that, regardless of what price point it is. But you will make compromise, right? And some people don't. Some people don't even make compromise. Some people just say, man, fuck that, I'm not doing that, which is okay too. But that's what it is. I hope you guys take everything I'm saying and understand what I'm saying. And yeah, of course, I'm an entertainer first, But yeah, it is what it is. I'm definitely not digging myself a hole. I think anybody that has a brain, that has a brain is going to understand what I'm saying. And you can't be mad at me if I don't want to date you. You can't be mad at me if I don't like you back. It's like, that's toxic, right? That's like me going off on somebody because I try to holler at them and they said not interested, right? It's like, you know, but I will entertain you. I will do that for you. But like, please don't think what makes you think I'm easy, right? Like, what made you think this man right here was just easy to get? You gotta think about that, you know. Now let me read what some of you have to say. And that's just, hey, that's me telling you respectfully, you know, and if you guys feel that type of way, if anybody wants to unfollow me because of that, or dig me, drag me through the ground for that, then you can gladly go, because that means you weren't the fan that you claimed to be. It was just because you thought I was yours, you know. And it's like, you can't say that. You can't say that I'm yours. Like, especially if we've never even met. If we've met, it's a whole different ballgame. If we've never met, or you haven't made, a conscious effort to meet me and get to know me, because I am more than just 6'7", 280 pounds, nice body, nice dick, nice face, then you can gladly go. It is what it is. I don't want you as a fan if that's the case. Sorry. You're not a fan. You're just thirsty, And that's fine. If that's what you are, it's fine. But if you can't take my logical, real nigga talk to you, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So. I don't have to explain myself now, but I wanted to, again, be as transparent as possible. I mean, like I said, if it's men that you're attracted to, this is the guy, right? Like, period. Like, regardless of all that other shit, if it's men that you're attracted to, this is the guy right here. No cocky shit, no arrogant shit. This is what it is. This is what I've realized what it is the past, like, 2-3 years, It is what it is. And to say I only make a certain kind of content, that's not true, right? If you go to my OnlyFans website, there's enough for everybody in terms of if men is your interest, right? But if your majority wants one kind of thing, you got to do that, right? It's like, it wouldn't make sense. You would leave, right? It was like, if I'm just on my OnlyFans just fucking girls all the time, it's like, most of y'all gonna be like, I don't want to see that shit. Like, what are you doing, right? But there are women there, right? There are transgender women there. There are different aspects. There's even straight guys there. I've even had straight guys be like, hey, let me see you smash some cheeks. So for me, I've been lucky because I have such a large audience. A lot of people don't have a large mixture of audience, but we know who the majority is, of course. Just like I said, I will make compromise for you. I will do that for you. Like, why would I not do that? In terms of that question, trying to read. I know. Why would anyone want Bobby? I mean, I think that's just not a nice thing to say, especially like if you never met him. Like, there's a few things that I want to answer in terms of like the show and being on the show and for Bobby and stuff like that. But I don't want to answer that until and if and when we have a reunion. If and when we have a reunion, I will gladly answer that question. I don't think this is the platform, because right now we have about 126 beautiful people on live that I'm chatting with right now. I don't want to answer that question right here because it's not a large enough platform to answer the question. But if and when we do have a reunion, I will gladly answer that question, guys, because there's a lot of assumptions around it. There's a lot of people that have things to say about it. And I have a great answer for it, the honest truth for it. And it's going to shock some of you guys. You're going to be like, whoa. And it's not what you're thinking. It's not, oh, gay for pay and all that. No. Just get it out your mind. No. But when that question does arise, if and when we have a reunion, I will answer that question. And I know it's going to come. You know, I know it is. I know it is. I know I'll definitely answer that question. You said, I don't care if you're straight or gay, but don't act superior like you're smarter or more physically gifted than the rest of us. I mean, if you're taking it personal, I get it, you know, but, you know, life is not about what you say, think, or feel, especially as a man. And I don't care what your sexuality is. It doesn't matter what you say, feel, or think as men in general. This world that we live in is performance based. And I'm simply and exclusively making that statement based off of facts. It's not based off of my ego or me being arrogant or saying that I'm better than people. No, I am 6'7", 280 pounds, all man. I'm a top 1% guy. Like, and not just based off of those stats, based off my interaction. If I walk out this door right now, I will get so much attention. It doesn't matter where I go. I'll go to Walmart. I'll go to the mall. I will go to the walk. I'll go to the library. I'll go to the dog park. There will be a fuck ton of interest coming my way. You know, like this is just what it is. Like, it's not me saying, hey, I'm better than niggas because I'm Grandy Glade. Nah, that's not me. That's not even come from me. This is exclusively based off of fact, right? So if I hurt your feelings saying that, I'm sorry, because I didn't come with that intention. But most likely, that statement that you made, the guy that made that statement, you're not me. And, you know, I said this before, bro, like it's difficult as men because we're not naturally beautiful, for real. There's not a lot of beautiful guys in the world, good looking guys in the world. There's a lot of men out here that are legitimately lonely. You know what I mean? They can't get the same kind of transaction that I get, the same kind of attention that I get. I'm not just talking about Instagram. Eliminate the Instagram stuff, guys. I'm talking about me in my everyday life. Everywhere I go, there's going to be a fuck ton of attention, and it's going to be sexual attention from men and women and anybody that's interested in men. It just happens. And there's a lot of men out here that are unfortunately extremely lonely. They can't get a look. They can't get a choosing signal. They can't get a DM. They can't get a text back, you know. Like, there's men out there, and I hate that. I hate that there's a lot of men out there that are legitimately lonely, man. It sucks. So to be in the position that I'm in, yeah, that's why it puts me in the top 1% position. I know a lot of guys that are lonely. They're like, fuck, man, like, I can't get a date. Like, it's crazy, you know, unfortunately for us. So, yeah. Yeah, but, you know, again, like, someone that is insecure about themselves or wants to try to compete with me, because I'm in so many competitions with dudes that I'm in so many competitions with niggas that I'm winning that I don't even know about. I didn't know I was in competition with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many niggas, they want to compare themselves, and it's like, I don't do that. I don't compare myself to people. I'm not in any secret competition with nobody. I'm just trying to do the best. Yeah. The best that I can do for myself and my family, you know what I'm saying? And that's a different topic. I'm just talking about working on myself, training, you know, facial care, hair care, you know, shit like that to get to where I'm at. Yeah. But again, one more time, I'll say it one more time. I don't like tiptoeing around people's feelings because, you know, there's a large audience, and everybody's not gonna feel me on what I say. You know, there's gonna be people that take it the wrong way or feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Man. Yeah, I love you too. I love all my fans, man. I love all my fans. Like yo, I wouldn't be shit. For real. I would not be nowhere. I wouldn't be shit without people that really fuck with me. Anybody that's got like bullshit to say is not a fan. It's just somebody that's a hater and they want to be me. They want to do what I do. They want to be in my position, but they just can't, because like I said, this world is performance based. And unfortunately, there's a lot of men out here. I'm not just talking about this live. I'm just talking about in general in the world because we have all this testosterone running through our body. Every guy thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. But again, like I said, life is not about what you say, think, or feel. It's performance based. There's a lot of guys that will say, hey, I can't tell you how many times I met dudes like outside, we at the club, we getting drinks or whatever. And like niggas will talk about all this LLC, that LLC, and this money and that money and blah, 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 blah. They'll chit chat their ass off. And then when the bill comes, niggas don't have no money. It's like, where's the performance? Like, show me. You gotta show me. So anybody that has a problem, I won't let it hinder my relationship with my real fans, people that fuck with me, because I'm fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with haters. Like, niggas wanna, niggas think they're nice, but they're not. And I know it hurts. It hurts it really hurts you because I've been in that position. I've been in the position, where I thought I was good and I was put in a position when I got exposed and I wasn't that good. And I was like, fuck, man. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. And it hurts a lot to hear that from like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. What is it? What is top or bottom? So like basically what I learned was like top is like a little bit more feminine, so almost like a lipstick, so like a gay woman, like lipstick, like a lipstick gay woman. And then like top is more like, the guy version of dominant, right? So we'd say like butch, for like how women now they have like the butch type thing. So just to educate you on that, you know what I mean? Most of the time I perform bottom, because it's my legs. Everybody, a lot of my fans like my legs. I have a great set of legs on me. I got a great butt. You know what I mean? So, hey, that's what I was saying in terms of being the top 1%er. Like, I mean, it's difficult for guys to. There's not a lot of guys with nice legs. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's not a lot of guys that. I guess like God didn't really like intend it to be that way. You know what I mean? So a lot of my content is bottom content. Like that's where most of my fans want to see me in that submissive kind of position. And I'm pretty good at it. Shit, I'm pretty good at it. I'm very creative, very imaginative. If you watch all my content across the board, not just sexual content, I'm just really good at making videos. Super freaky. And kind of what I do, I kind of put myself in a position of like, I'm such a pervert that like I'll just think about, okay, what do I like when girls do it? Like what I like when girls do, like what be making me go crazy when I see a girl. I won't come up with any examples, but I'll see that and I'll be like, okay, I'll remake that, emulate that. And a lot of my true fans really like that shit. They love it. And that's most of the content that I do deliver, for sure. For sure. I mean, again, the whole Bobby thing. I'll say that later. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to. I don't know why. I'm looking at a few comments. You know, some people are like, "You're talking about, oh, you're being superior to me." It's like it's not what I'm saying. You know, that's not. I'm trying to be as humble as possible. I'm trying to be as real as possible. You know what I'm saying? So like anybody that takes me saying that I'm a top 1% man personal, it's like, what, did you think that you could compete with me? If you think you could, send me a message, and we're just gonna go based off of the look, right? Because it's modeling, right? It's vanity. It's not the full package, right? Because the full package, you really can't get that through social media, right? But if you think that you can compete with me, if you think that you're better than me, or I'm belittling you, making you feel bad, send me a DM. Send me a photo of yourself. Like, not from the fake account that you're writing from. Like, send me a picture of yourself, and I'll send you my best photo, and then we'll see what the people say, right? Because again, it's not even up to me. It's up to the people. So if you think that I'm belittling you and you think that you're on my level in terms of looks and all that stuff, send me a photo. I'll post it on my story, and we'll tell the people, all 76,000 of them, thank you for being here, to rate which guy you like better. And then I'll just show you, you know, because some of y'all are getting so mad about nothing at all. Nothing at all. I mean, just think about it. For some of y'all, and I'm going to leave it at this, for some of y'all that are upset, talking all this shit, it's like, you follow me, I don't follow you. So that says enough already. For niggas that are mad, not for those that are showing me love and fucking with me and everything that I do. I appreciate that. But anybody that wants to come on my live with the fake accounts and say they're better than me, or I'm trying to be superior, or I'm this and blah, blah, blah. Why do you follow me and I don't follow you? Why do you know me and I don't know you? Think about that. That's no arrogant shit. That's just like, it's logic. It's logic. It's logic, bro. You stupid. However, I'm humble. I don't feel like you're being better. Thank you. That's a much better way to come off about it, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, like, don't like get all mad about shit. You know, it's not that deep. You know, we don't even know each other. We'll probably never meet each other. You know, so don't feel no ways about it, man. Who can I contact? Oh, there's a lot of people you can contact, bro. Yeah, confidence. I mean, hey guys, if I'm coming off as cocky, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, it's like, what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to say, oh, nah, nobody sees me, nobody fucks with me, nah, shucks. Like, what was I supposed to say? I simply made a statement that is true. Like, I could stay on this live right now with you guys and literally go outside and I will show you, like, literally. Like, rather if I want it or not, I will receive more attention than the average man. It's just, it's a fact, right? Like, does the sun shine? The sun shines. Like, you know, like, that's what it is. You know, is a dog, a dog is a dog. Like, this is just, I'm just telling you what it is. So if you have a problem, one more time, with me telling you exactly what it is, then you can leave. If that makes you feel some type of way. Because I'm not trying to make nobody feel no type of way. I'm just speaking up. But again, this is kind of why I don't talk about this type of stuff or address this type of stuff, because it makes a lot of people very angry, you know? That's why I avoid the question a lot, you know? Because a lot of people ask me questions that are very sensitive, that's like you're not ready for the answer. You know what I mean? You're not ready for. So this is the last time, unfortunately, I'm gonna answer that question. Okay, I'm sorry because a lot of people are very upset. Not a lot. I wouldn't even say a lot. I'll just say some. You know. But I will quickly change the subject. Okay, and we'll talk about something a little bit more comfortable for everybody. What are you guys doing this weekend? What's up? Talk to me. Why are people I'm late to the party? If you're late to the party, that sucks. I'm sorry. I don't even want to go back to it, because it's like, I speak. People ask me questions. I give an answer, and then niggas get mad. It's like, why would you ask me a question? It's like knowing, hey, I got less than $100 in my bank account. Why am I asking you how much is in my bank account? I guess that didn't really make sense. Well, whatever. I'm weak. No, I didn't. I'm just pardon me if I'm not talking right now. I did a shit ton of talking, so I'm just reading some of the feedback from some of you guys. Yeah, I'll ignore it. I'm not even, I've come to a point in my life where I can be so comfortable and be an open book, but certain things you gotta just leave alone. You like don't even say it, because it's like, I don't know. All my life, guys, and like this isn't like a sob story or anything like that. They're just me kind of connecting with some of you on a deeper level right now this afternoon. Anyway, all my life I've had to deal with assumptions. I've had to deal with, people trying to find holes in my game, per se. Because of my physical gifts, and then it creates like this emotion within some people where they feel like they have to compete, and it's like we don't have to compete with each other, bro. We don't have to do that, bro. We could. I'm a cool dude. I'm a humble dude. Like, I don't judge people based off of appearance. Like, I'm the kind of guy, like, people will ask me, why are you hanging out with certain motherfuckers? Because they're too short, or they cross dress or whatever. Like, I've never really been that kind of guy. I've never judged people based off of physical appearance or what they do for a living and shit like that. I always go for people that first and foremost have great energy. You know what I'm saying? I always identify with people like that. And usually people like that are not the best physically looking, best physically, you know what I'm saying? And usually people say they use that to compensate with the lack of look, but I don't believe in that, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a good person, you're a good person. And then, the shell, which is your body that God gave you, where you put your soul into, that's what you got, all right? Yeah. Emails and all that stuff. I honestly got tired of dealing with bookings, so I just said fuck it. I said fuck it because like a lot of people would send DMs and messages about bookings and then like just get weird. And when I say weird, like I don't even want to. I don't even want to get into specifics. It's like shit just got very unprofessional. So I got tired of dealing with bookings. So I don't even. I don't even do them. I don't do them because a lot of y'all, and I hope I'm not talking to you directly, just don't know how to be professional when it comes to a booking. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You know, you don't got to get all crazy. That's a good idea. And having people reach out to yours. You gonna do it, then I'm gonna reach out to yours. I'm just like, man, I wish I could get into specifics, but it's like, yeah, like just a lot of niggas just don't know how to be professional in an email. And it's like, I just got tired of it. Shit got weird, you know? That's how it was. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm just reading. A lot of messages. I wish I got this much interaction when I post photos. I mean, the engagement on my photos are fantastic, but I wish some of y'all would take some of the fake accounts that you're writing from and engage on like my actual content, because it's like niggas be jumping at the bit to jump on the live, but not interact with my content. It's kind of weird to me. I just want to point that out. Yeah, you're welcome. 6'7". I'm just saying, like, niggas be so quick to jump on my live and ask me the same ass questions that they don't want to hear the answer to, but not engage in my content. It's like, come on, man. Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy, man. Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy. Why not? It's weird. Yeah, I mean, it's not directed towards everybody, but you know, it's it typically happens. I see a lot of accounts I've never seen before. I'm like, what? Like, I didn't even know you were around. Really hungry. Probably gonna cook me something real nice to eat. So what's next after the show? I mean, I don't know. There's been a lot of inquiries, a lot of things going on in the background, but that's not my job. You know, my job is to stay in the best condition possible, take care of myself. So, all the time. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I've been eating pretty clean. Been eating right. You know, taking care of my skin. Been having a lot of fun since the show, though. You know, been a lot of love. You know, niggas been going again, like to walk just anywhere. You know, airport. You know, people have been stopping me and showing love, and I really appreciate it, man. It's I had no idea there was gonna be that much of an impact. You know, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. You know, I didn't know. Like the other day, I went to it's like this teriyaki spot. It's called Teriyaki Madness. Stopped there to get me a little bowl. I think I might go. I think we should do that, guys. I think we should go to the teriyaki bowl spot. Oh, it's so good. Fire. And yeah, like, she stopped me. Lady stopped me. She's like, hey, you Hercules? Like, I can't tell you how many times people stop me. They even said my real name. Like, hey, it's Hercules. What's up, Hercules? How you doing? I'm like, damn, that's lit. You know, a lot of love, a lot of impact. I had no idea the kind of impact that Zeus had, you know. And that's been in Vegas. Like, you know, it's been in the airport. It's been in LA, you know. People back in Canada showing love. So, you know, that's kind of what you do as a content creator, bro. You just put your best foot forward. You do what you do, and then You put it out there, and then yeah, everybody you just live with the results. That's what it is. As for Island Boy, I mean, he fought a great fight, you know. I think a lot of people are not giving that man enough credit for that fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is like throwing all this shade, which I'm used to. I can deal with, you know. We just dealt with a whole bunch of shade, like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago when I was just simply answering a question. I don't want to speak on my whole cast because, you know, I just don't like to do that. But there's quite a few guys who have real life issues with each other. Like, Rerun and Island Boy legitimately in real life, off camera, fuck the show stuff, fuck the camera stuff. They legitimately do not like each other. That's why that fight was so intense. Same goes for him and Cash. Those guys legitimately don't like each other for whatever their reasons are, right? So if I had a little bit more motivation to fight Island Boy, I probably would have won, yeah. But I didn't have the motivation, the full motivation to do so, no. And on the same token, fighting him at half speed, he was too quick to hit, you know. And I'll leave it at this. This is the last thing I'll say about this. It goes back to the physical stature that I have with my physical gifts. At my size and my face and all the things that I have, right? I feel like a lot of people tend to forget that regardless of my physical superiority to most men, people forget that I'm human. You know, they forget that I'm human. I don't get why you guys forget that I'm human. I can lose. I can lose a fight. Yeah, I get it. I'm so great. I understand. I get it. How did you lose? You're just, look at you. You're Hercules. You're everything, right? And this is just me saying what people have been saying after I lost. You know, I can't lose. And it's just weird to me, but you know, it just proves that I'm human. I make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I can lose, you know, I have emotions. I'm no different than most of you guys. Don't think because I have physical gifts better than you that I'm better. I'm not. I can lose, you know. So I'll leave it at that, you know. And at the same token, that man fought a great fight. Give that man his credit. Like, I read through some of the comments in the app for the show, right? And, you know, it was just a whole bunch of shade thrown at me. And it's like, it goes back to what I'm saying about people trying to find holes. When people find holes in my game, you know, they try to exploit the holes. Because I have so few, to be honest. I have very few holes in my overall package. So when people find holes in my package, they try to discredit my strengths, you know? So I think, again, that just comes from the hater energy, the evil eye energy of some people. They just feel like, hey, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna find out what's wrong with this nigga, because at first glance, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with this nigga. So I gotta figure out what the fuck is wrong with Hercules. What is Hercules' weakness? I must find out. And then once they find out, then it's like, all right, you're gonna exploit it. So it's not the first time, it's not the last time, and it's probably gonna be that way for the rest of my life. So I can accept it, you know. That's what it is, guys. I'm sorry. You know. Yeah, I'm really, really hungry. I'm gonna do the teriyaki spot. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. You know, I hope you have a great weekend. Show love on my content. Don't just run on over to the live to get the tea and to get the juice and the blah, 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 blah. Show some love. I posted 3 reels. If you're really fucking with your boy the way you say you do, go to my reels, share them with your friends. If you legitimately like them. I'm not forcing you to like or comment or share anything that you don't like. But if you're here, I know there's something on my page that you do like. So I'm asking a favor from you to please participate on my content. It's very important as a content creator that we do that, because that's how the algorithm works, right? That's how it works, right? So I want you guys to go ahead, like, comment, share, whatever content that you see on my page, especially the recent ones that I posted. And show love. Hope y'all doing good. Fuck with your boy, and you already.